Hello, this is the DIY Magician with another quick project. This is a project that you can do if you're looking for a puppet and you want to do an Elmo puppet. This is the one. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do an Elmo puppet using the Hug Me Elmo. I think it's the one that kind of does that right there, all that stuff. This is something that I think I paid less than $1 for at a garage sale. It actually is nice because it's Velcroed up the back from the manufacturer, okay? So my guess, and I haven't done this, you might have seen the infamous Dismantle It, where I took apart an Elmo, it was a laughing Elmo or something like that. It was quite a fiasco. This one, I'm hoping, will be a lot easier and a lot more straightforward based on the little gadget inside the back here. Now what I should do to make it easier is to unclip this right here. There's a clip on this side that clips this unit out, the battery pack. Maybe not. Okay, I'm playing this as I always do, kind of by the seat of my pants here. But I think I don't feel anything inside holding on the bottom. So this should, if I do it just right on the right angle, it should pop right out. Okay, so let's give it a little stretch here. Remember, we're going to be putting our hand in here, so it doesn't really matter. We just need this big clunky box to pop right out. Okay, so as usual, I have not been prepared for this. Okay, well, let's see what we've got up here. Up here is a big solid chunk. And let's just do this. I'll tell you what, let's do this. I have my little handy screwdriver set here. Let's take this apart here. And let's get the largest. There it is. Okay. I'm going to take the batteries out. Maybe that'll help. Take a little mass off the back of the unit. Okay. So that's there. Comes out like that. I get one. Ooh, there's a bunch in here. There's two. Of course, the previous owner did not use the handy strap to pull these out, so I've got to do it the old-fashioned way. Dig in deep. There it is. One more, and there's the four. Okay, so we've got that. Now, again, there's these little clips in here, and maybe if I get them both at the same time. Hold on. Here we go. Clip one, clip two. Pull those out. Again, we're not going to use this big apparatus here, so maybe I could get it out that way. Is there one down here? No. And I'm going to bend this one out of the way. Again, we're not going to use that. So that is not working. Okay. This is another really interesting episode here. Trying to, oh, that's where I had a feeling. Okay. So I need to get in here with my scissors. Actually, let's get in here with my pliers. I want to see if I can keep that fabric. Oh, there it is. All right. It's going to work. Why? There's some more clippy thing here. Hold on. So this goes down like that and pushes out. All right, come on. I'll be back. Oh, boy. Why do these projects end this way? Well, I'll tell you what, we actually got to the next level and I was able to, inside, separate out the little apparatus. And I think that's what it takes, is to have it separated out. So I've got part of it coming out like this. Now let's see if we can get it around that side there. I think it will just pop right out. Please, please, please work. There we go. Okay. All right. You see that? I got half of the unit out, and then of course the rest of it wants to stay in there. Let's see here. Again, we're just going to break this off because we're not using this little part inside. This is the mechanism that does all the stuff. I don't think we're using it for anything. So there's that part there. Now that we've got that, there's probably some other place that it's being held on. And I've got the rest of it in here now. Let's see if we can, maybe I can just bend it off. Maybe that'll work. Okay, maybe not. Again, why does it seem so strange tearing apart Elmo here? Okay. Now again, I want to use this little seam here, and something tells me that somehow or another they got it in this way. I don't think they were able to sew it back up. You know what? I think what I'm going to need to do, I want to keep those arms. Let's see, I need to figure out how to dismantle the arms and the body and all that good stuff. Let's see here. Well, come back again. All right, let's give you a bit of an update. Inside here, right at the top or at the back of his neck, there is a zip tie holding the material together. So I used a little bit of razor blade to cut some of the material to get to the zip tie, and then I used the pliers to actually break the zip tie. It's not a real strong one. And then you can just remove the zip tie. Now that will actually free up some of the mechanism, and I think you can get it further up in the head. I'm going to tuck this back in, I know it sounds funny, so that we can get back here and hopefully move this out of here. I think we've figured it out, is what I'm getting at. Because I think if it goes back into the head area a little bit more, oh yeah, so much easier. Of course, that little tab that I bent back is now in the way. So we're going to fold it back. There we go. Okay. So now, there we go. So that unit could have come out if I'd just found that little zip tie, cut the material with the razor blade and done that. It would have been so much easier. Now it's still attached on the arms, but I think we can figure out a way to just pull them right on out. We can always apply them later, okay? Again, we just want to make a real easy deal here. Maybe not. Maybe we want to actually try and salvage that. So I've already taken one screw out. Let's do this. I took one screw out on this side of the shoulder knuckle there. I'm going to take the one out in front of it, because now we can get this little deal out of the way. This little back plate actually pops up now, and we will get in there and get that screw out on both sides. I'm hoping that will allow the socket joint to release. That would be really handy if that's the case. Okay, so we got that, and again, we want to try and keep those arms if we can. It would be very handy. If not, we're going to have to get a little creative. Okay, so it looks like it will work. Again, I think we're just going to need to figure out how to slip that body out off the arms. There, oh, there we go. Wait a second. Okay, so we got that one. Let's turn this so we don't bend it and break it off. Okay, so now we can get at it. Boy, that looks like almost like a canteen there. So here we go. We're able to do that. Let's see. The head module comes out. All right. Let's see. There is actually some sort of a deal up there. Oh, I don't want to mess up that mouth. It's going to be a real downer if we mess up the mouth. Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to pause for a bit and come right back because I've got some stuff to remove. Took a while. I figured it out though. I was able to undo the screws on the back. There were 3 screws up here and then these little clips around the thing. I was able to do that, and now we're able to remove the back. It's actually quite complicated, this little mechanism inside, but frankly it doesn't matter because we're going to be removing most of that anyway. I have a couple more screws to get out of here. I'm hoping that this will take apart the rest of this little gadget and that we can go ahead and get the mechanism out of the puppet here. Because it's going to be a puppet. We're going to make it a puppet. It's going to be fun. Again, if you saw my Dismantle It video where I dismantled an Elmo, that is quite bizarre. But I'll tell you what, this one is less bizarre, but it's still interesting, hopefully. And we're going to come up with some sort of fun little gadget at the end. Okay, again, I'm trying to get the mechanism apart so that we can take the shoulder knuckles out. I want to save those arms. I want to save those arms because that way we have bendable arms and all that good stuff there. Okay, so did that do it? No, I've got one more here. This is turning out to be a Dismantle It, but I apologize. It's not. This is how to build an Elmo puppet. So here we go. Okay, again, whoops, almost there. Boy, this thing, I tell you, is just jam-packed full of screws and all sorts of gadgetry. Okay, so here we go. This might do it. Is it going to do it? We've got 2 more screws down here. There's 1. There's 2. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay. That comes out. That comes off. That separates there. Is there anything? There's something on this side I'm missing. There's a button there. I just want, oh, there. I think we can do it now. I just want these shoulder knuckles to come out. Let's force it here. Oh, come on. Why does everything have to be so difficult? Okay. So that separates out there. Come on, I just want these stupid shoulders. Is there another screw in there? I don't see it there. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, come on. There it goes. It's like deboning a chicken. Holy smoke. Okay, so let's do this. I think that will just snip with some scissors. There we go. Okay, there's one arm. Ooh, it's working. This other arm should work just the same. It should pop right out. No fuss, no muss. Oh, come on. Hang on a second. Another snip with some sharp scissors. Okay. Now, we got the arms free. They're protected. Now we're just trying to get this head mechanism out. I think somehow, I could be wrong, it's attached to, it is attached at the mouth. Oh my goodness. This is really complicated. Okay, let's see, another set of screws here. I'm determined to make an Elmo puppet. And if you make it through to the end, then you will get a nice treat. I'll actually be able to do an Elmo puppet routine. Okay. Alright, so we got that, we got that. We got a third one right here. I'm hoping, springs eternal, I'm hoping that this will release that mouth mechanism. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that comes out, and for Pete's sake, there's gears. I don't know why there are gears there on the mouth mechanism. Yeah, that's the mouth. Hold on. This is not fun. I don't want to destroy the mouth if I can help it. And that is attached to the mouth. The mouth has, well, let's see here. I don't know if I should poke these things out, if that's going to do it. If it's just popped in, which it might be. Let's get the pliers in there. It just might be popped in. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Hang on. All right. It took a second, but I think I figured it out. It is some sort of a pin mechanism that is on these gears. In fact, I'll show you the gears there. There's a little pin that goes through that holds the gears on. I was able to use the Dollar Tree special screwdriver and poke it into that spot. Now I'm going to use the 99-cent store pliers to pull out one, to pull out two, and there we go. Just like that, we have the mechanism there. Now, let's go ahead and get, ooh, that goes all the way down the leg. Let's leave that there. Let's just go ahead and snip this wire here for now. We'll snip it long because we want to retrieve it later, okay? Gets all that mechanism out. Now, inside, oh dear, inside the puppet is a really interesting plastic plate. Now, I'm just going to do a quick deal here. Let's get these arms back in here. I'm not going to go crazy on this. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a puppeteer. I am an entertainer. I do all sorts of stuff, but I haven't really gotten into puppets. But I know a lot of my friends and colleagues out there are puppeteers, and they probably have had more time performing than messing with Elmo dolls to worry about it. So there he is. Let me clear off the workspace here. I'm going to pull all this stuff out of it to get probably the most pathetic Elmo doll you'll ever come up with. But there he is. There's Elmo. And now I will do my Elmo. Hi, I'm Elmo. See, that's about it. I'm not very good at it. But I'll tell you what, look at this. The arms, you can work with them. And again, my puppet friends can probably do a lot better job with this. But I'll tell you what, for $1 and a few minutes, you can come up with an Elmo puppet and probably scare some kids with it. I don't mean that, you know, to try and do that, but I don't know. There he is, Elmo, on a budget. If you want to make an Elmo puppet, go out and find an Elmo, take all the guts out of it, put your hand in the back, and you can do an Elmo puppet show. Here's how to make an Elmo. This is the DIY Magician. Until next time. If you enjoyed this video from the DIY Magician, you also might enjoy joining our Facebook group. That's right, the DIY Magician Facebook group. Or you can visit our artist page. That's right, the DIY Magician artist page on Facebook. Or if you want to, please subscribe to YouTube videos and you'll see all the up-to-date videos as they come along. Thank you again for watching the DIY Magician video.